Hello everyone, and now for my next invention. It's something I have hit on in previous videos, but I wanted to dedicate some time to go ahead and make a full video on this idea. I think it's something that really needs done and would really help the community and the world, and all communities for that matter, and the less fortunate. So my idea is to create a recycling machine. We can recycle plastic if you grind it up, heat it up, and push it into molds. And if we created a machine in cities, or anywhere for that matter, even local communities here, anywhere, and started recycling plastic and reusing it as building materials, so we could actually sell the building materials or use them to help the less fortunate. And it would work great to clean up cities, it would work great to keep plastic out of the trash, and it would provide monetary incentive to recycle, because right now there's just no money in it, and it seems like it's just going to the dump, and there's no real solutions being created. I think taxing and creating laws is not necessarily the best idea, but letting the free market try and decide, it's just we're not focusing as hard as we can on this, and I think that it's something that needs to be addressed. So like I said, we create a plastic recycling machine in cities. Every city everywhere needs one. And we start creating building materials, a place where you can go get a 4x8 by half-inch sheet of plastic and have it basically, instead of a piece of plywood, just be a piece of recycled plastic and use it for outdoor projects or anything. You have a plethora of ideas. You can do the same thing with 2x4s, 1x4s. You can just create all kinds of different stuff. Do custom molds. The possibilities are really endless, so you just got to start messing with it and figuring it out. It's going to be definitely some trial and error, but if we put these in underneath overpasses in cities and let the homeless go around the city and collect trash and plastic on the ground, they'd clean up the cities and beautify them, and then be able to raise themselves up as well, because they would be able to build shelters underneath these overpasses for themselves and just build homeless shelters underneath the overpasses and keep the plastic recycling machine right there, and just they could build themselves up everywhere, and it would clean our cities, it would help the homeless, it would clean the planet, and it just seems like an all-around good idea. And even if you don't do it to help the homeless, you could do it for monetary and incentive, and just keep it out of the dumps and keep it out of the oceans and keep it out of the waterways, and just do something we can to try and get rid of this plastic. I feel that biodegradable hemp is the cleanest, most logical answer. Hemp is like a super sponge for CO2 and pulls all the toxins we've put into the environment out, and it grows quick, it's renewable, we can grow it again every year. There's just a lot of beneficial things to it, and it decomposes and goes back into the earth, and it's made of the earth, and it's a lot cleaner all around. Henry Ford was running cars in the 30s on them, and building cars out of hemp, and the possibilities are endless. I even have an idea for a currency based on hemp locally, where we can create our own local currencies. But that's a separate video. But yeah, that's just basically my idea, to try and help clean up the world a little bit and help stop the plastic. The plastic is a very, very big problem, and the gentleman that helped raise me, he just that's his passion in life and what he lives for, and I've firsthand watched him just struggle his whole life to try and clean this planet, and it seems like headway's going backwards, and it breaks my heart. I don't understand. And you got microplastics being broken down into everything we do, everything we eat, all the water. It doesn't really go away, it just breaks down smaller and smaller and smaller. And microplastics, check it out, it's a thing. And we just need to come together and really work for these solutions in any way possible. I'm not saying that my solutions are the best. Anybody out there, please, let's put our brains together and work for the best solutions possible. If somebody has a better idea, I would love to hear it. Let's make this happen. So please just share this idea as far and wide as you can, and maybe keep up. Feel free to like and subscribe. I let inventions like this out once a week. I'll be doing it for a whole year. I got comedy stories from my life, I talk philosophy, I do a bunch of wild stuff. So yeah, I appreciate you all for keeping up. Thank you guys.